All right. Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. This is a pre record. There we go. We'll pause the music. This is a pre record. So I am recording this at about 7:30 on Thursday night. So when I talk markets, they may change by from now till tomorrow. But this is pre recorded on Thursday evening, December 14th. Um, so let's get right to it. I want to talk about a few things in this broadcast, and one of them is going to be tokens versus coins. Someone had messaged me asking me, what does this mean? I don't understand. So I want to explain that to you, the difference between tokens and coins. We're also going to discuss the market. As you can see, I have the CoinCap market up, and this is a great place to go. Coin Market Cap, not Coin Cap Market. Boy, did I screw that one up. There goes my dyslexia again. Coin Market Cap. It's a great place to check the index and see what's going on in the market. So before we go into coins versus tokens, let's just see where everything is at right now. And you've got, and this is a disclaimer. This disclaimer goes on all my Financial Friday videos. In fact, all my videos. This is not financial advice. I happen to be an astrologer who has been investing in cryptocurrency since 2017, and I'm very passionate about it. That is it. Let's take a look at the markets, though. At least the top 10. And we've got Bitcoin down a little bit in the last hour to 42,000. And it's changing as we're speaking. It's fluctuating just a bit. Then we have Ethereum, ETH, coming in at 2289, 2290 now. So it's fluctuating as we speak as well. Tether, which is a stable coin, BNB, XRP. Let's go to that one because you know me, I'm part of the XRP army. And XRP is up to 63 cents a share. There are a lot of people speculating that this is going to go up to over $3.80 a share. When that does happen, I will probably be taking some profit. Not all of it, but some of it. If you are still looking to buy, it is still a buyer's market. Even though we're just starting to begin the bull run, it won't get in full swing until probably February, March, April, May, June 2024. When a lot of you are jumping in, I will be jumping out. So there's this 6-week window right now, maybe even less, where, excuse me, you should get in and buy for sure. And at the number 6 position is Solana. That's up, it's fluctuating, 74.65. USDC is stable. It's a stable coin. Cardano is at 64 cents, which Cardano's come a long way in the last few years. Then you have Avalanche. Dogecoin is at the number 10 spot. And a couple of other ones I invest in. Link is up to 15.10. Polygon or Matic is at 87 cents. And I'll just show you some of the ones I do have money in Cosmos. Actually, my money is staked in that one. Stellar Lumens. Let's talk about number 22, Stellar Lumens. Stellar Lumens is one of those cryptos that I've heard a lot say could rocket to the moon. And it's selling at 12 cents a share. It's up, it's down. But I think last week it was at 13, went down a little. But that is one you would I would invest in that one. Like I said, this is not financial advice. Now, Hedera is up. It's at 8 cents a share as of now. And like I said, this can all change by morning. So that's another one to get into, Hedera. And I'm not going to go into too many more here. You get the gist of it. What I did want to say is this. Hold on. The top gainers this week, and I don't have this screen up, were Bonk, B-O-N-K, Inge, I-N-G, and Beam, B-E-A-M. Those were the top gainers. The top losers were XMR, which I think is Moreno, and Leo, L-E-O. Those were the top losers for the, I guess this would be for the day, the 24-hour crypto market. Okay, so some of the latest crypto news. The WorldCoin releases upgraded World ID 2.0 system. Bonk, which was one of those cryptos that did really well, sees parabolic surge after Coinbase listing confirmed. So that's why it went up. Coinbase listed it. You'll notice a surge in coins when they are listed on certain on certain places like Coinbase, Gemini. You'll see a surge, especially when it comes to Coinbase. That's very popular and very big. JP Morgan forecasts ETH will gain its market shares back. Spot ETFs ruling delayed again by SEC to February of 2024. Boy, are they stalling. I think that's it. I think I've covered it all. And we could get into more, but I know that, what's his name? Shuju being, I can't pronounce his name. Shuju is being investigated. This is dealing with Singapore and the Singapore courts. I didn't read this article, so I'm not going to really share that with you because I don't know anything about it. I haven't read it. But I want to just briefly talk about tokens versus coins. And because someone was asking me, and I'm so confused, what's the difference? I keep hearing everything's going to be tokenized and there's going to be all this tokenization. So what does that mean? Okay, so first let's talk about coins. Coins are a digital currency, just like Bitcoin. They are a currency. Coins, that's what they are, currency. Just think of coins, currency. That's how I remember that. Coins are money. It's how we spend money. It's how we use money, whether it's, whether it's Bitcoin, it could be Ethereum. We all use it as currency. Even when you're making trades, sometimes you need a little gas, it's called, which is money, whether it's ETH or Bitcoin or whatever. It's just digital currency. Now, tokens. What are tokens? Now, tokens are digital assets for certain projects. This is a requirement for digital agreements. So this is a Web3 thing, and you'll see Web3 advancing in 2024, full swing by 2025. But that's what a token is. So they're digital assets for certain things. For example, I had notes on this too. Let me see if I could find them. I just wrote this down because I wanted to research this. I think it's called Descent. Descent is becoming like a record label. So that's going to be tokenized. So it's an asset for creating music and record labels. There's another one that's made strictly for mortgages that will be coming. There'll be a token for medical care. There'll be a token for dental and auto. Everything is going to be tokenized. You'll have to have tokens for car repairs and things like that. It's a requirement for digital agreements. So there will even be mortgages that'll be on the blockchain and tokenized. It's, like I said, it is a digital asset for certain projects, whether it's mortgage or banking or it could be a multitude of things. Use your imagination. That's all I can say. Use your imagination. All right, moving on. Now, I've talked about this before, and I mentioned it last week, and I am going to reiterate it. This isn't going to be a long broadcast. I was going to go on tomorrow, but I can't because I have last minute readings to do in the morning, and in the afternoon I have company. So it's just the way it is. But I was explaining to you all last week, and I know I'm going to repeat myself, but sometimes you have to repeat yourself 7 times for it to get through to someone, or to get through to at least one. There is a way out. What do you want to call it? An escape plan or whatever. There is a way out of all of this. And I mentioned it last week, and I'm going to mention it again. You should really buy yourself some Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks, because once it does its halving in April, it's going to go crazy, and it could make you some good money. So there's that. Plus, Bitcoin is a currency. It is a digital currency that you can use to make purchases on. You should move your money to a decentralized platform, such as the Exodus platform I use as an example. There's all kinds of decentralized platforms you can go to. Exodus is just the one I am familiar with and use. You also want to open a crypto account. It could be on Coinbase. It could be on the decentralized platform, even Exodus. You open something up on Exodus and self-custody your Bitcoin, not just your Bitcoin, whatever currencies you purchase, XRP, Matic, whatever. Keep them on your hard wallet. That would be the next one. Buy a hard wallet. I can't reiterate this to you more. Buy a hard wallet. Best ones out there, in my opinion, are Exodus wallets, or not Exodus wallet. Trezor Model T, I believe it's called. I showed you what it looked like last week. I like it because I'm freaking blind, and the screen on it is quite big. Also, in other news, I do want to talk about this. There's been some sort of a break-in with Ledger. I don't know if any of you have a hard wallet on Ledger. Ledger recently did something where they demanded access to your keys or something like that. I don't deal with Ledger. Ledger was one of my first hard wallets, and I got rid of it right away, and moved everything. I just never liked Ledger. That's just me. Okay. And this is proving why my gut was telling me. So a lot of people have gotten hacked with their ledgers. Like the saying goes, if you don't have your keys, it's not your crypto. If you give your keys to someone else, I don't give a rat's ass if it is Ledger, you become vulnerable. So remember that, okay? So yes, if you own Ledger, a Ledger wallet, I would be a little concerned, because some of you have been hacked. That's just the information I heard this morning, from someone who I know that has a Ledger. Said they were getting pings and alerts at like 3, 4, 5 in the morning. So something to be aware of, just like the saying goes, it's not your crypto unless you hold the keys, and only you hold the keys. Okay? All right. I do want to bring up some astrology. Obviously, this is an astrology show, so. All right, moving on. I'm checking my notes. Some of my notes are for my Patreons only. Some of the things I've made notes on for them, and I'll share only this with you. Keep buying Bitcoin. My understanding, and I believe I shared this with you last week, but I will reiterate it this week. Someone had informed me the other day that one of the top oil stocks for this year coming up, if you're into stocks and not crypto, EO, I'm not sure what Resources Incorporated, and being the top stocks for the year to oil stocks. This is, it's not, it's just being funny. Anyway, we're keeping it short and sweet today. So if you're into oil stocks, then by all means, I would definitely get into EOG. Someone had mentioned to keep continuing to buy precious metals like oil, not oil. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Not oil, like silver and gold. Now, no, gold is the that is the money of the gods, gold. But silver is a stability where you can barter with. My understanding. So you do want to have some of that in your arsenal. Okay. Maybe it'll let me bring up the chart now. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, and right now that stock is going for about $123.60. And that was actually as of the 3rd of December. I have not checked on it, nor do I invest in it. Um, that's just me. And I think I explained most of it to you. Now, the rest of it will be for my Patreons. General rule of thumb that I've learned in this, like I said, I've been doing this since 2017, and I have made some profit, not a lot, but I notice when Bitcoin starts escalating or jumping higher, all of those altcoins, the alternative coins, kind of seem to go higher as well. And, the altcoins, I'm trying to think of a good altcoin. Hold on. Because I don't go by altcoins. I know them by like Graph. Graph is Web3, right? Um, okay, so altcoins. These are the top ranking coins. I should have had this up for you as well. So altcoins like Ethereum, like buying XRP is an altcoin, and you're seeing how they're going up and up and up. Chainlink, Matic, or Polygon, as some would call it, Litecoin, Uniswap. These are altcoins, and they start going up too. Um, HBAR, Moreno, those are all altcoins, and they go up too. So whenever you see Bitcoin bounce, you know that they bounce too. It's just kind of one of those things. Now we're getting ready to go into some kind of gnarly energy, and the United States of America, yes, it is a Cancer nation, but the United States is born with a dragon's head in Leo. So the United States always thinks that they're the kings. And in some ways they are, but Rome didn't fall in a day either. And their dragon's tail is in Aquarius. Now, this makes a lot of sense because, if their dragon head would be in Aquarius, they would be very open to UFOs and they wouldn't be secretive. But when the tail is sitting on a country and it's in Aquarius, then they become secretive when it comes to UFOs, ETs, aliens, anything strange and bizarre. They're always going to try and shelter their public with it. So there's that. But there is some very negative energy coming. I did post a public tarot. It's on TikTok. It's on my YouTube, or not YouTube. It's on my Instagram, about how the next couple of days will be nice. The energy will be harmonious. You know, we just had a new moon yesterday or a few days ago, and the energy is harmonious. On the 15th of December, we have the sun trining the North Node, which is in Aries, and the sun is in Sag. So this is an energy that's we're going to be able to express ourselves in a more free manner, excuse me. And that's a good energy. Mercury being retrograde in Capricorn, though, does make all of us kind of, you know, it'll hit the Capricorns the most, and all the earth signs especially. Sun, moon rising in Capricorn will feel it strongly, but it does bring the past back. And since it's in Capricorn, it could be the past with former coworkers, ex-bosses. Hell, some people get phone calls from old work sites saying, hey, can we rehire you? Would you like to come back? Things like that happen all the time in a Mercury retrograde. And let's not forget that our government, Capricorn, is ruled by politics and government in some ways. So our politicians are going to probably go back and look at old issues instead of progressing forward. That's Capricorn, and Pluto is taking its last breath, and it's fighting hard for control, but it will lose that grasp come the 12th of January. But I'm a little worried because we're coming into some negative energy going into the weekend, and I'm not going to give you all the dates because that wouldn't be fair to my Patreons, but I do believe, hold on. Bear with me, I gotta look at something. 16th. Some shocking, bizarre news is going to come around the 16th. Now, what's interesting too is the sun squares Neptune on that day. So there'll be some people that have this placement, a subconscious feeling of self-importance, or they feel like they're the Messiah or the chosen one. It's that mentality. And moving in to Uranic energy, a Uranic phase, there's always going to be some sort of shocking surprise of some sort globally. So there's that. Just be prepared for that. Be safe. Try not to fly. Even though we're in a new moon phase, flying isn't really blessed. Maybe wait a few days, but in general, travel is blessed. But when it's in a Uranic energy, it can be a little challenging. That's the word I'm looking for. Challenging. It can be challenging. Now, I do apologize. I did want to get on here live, but because of all the things going on tomorrow, I'm not going to be on live. Now, this is part 1. I have more pertinent information for my Patreons, and I'm going to be offering a second tier come sometime in January, and that tier is going to be an advanced financial Friday. It won't be every week. It'll be twice a month, but it'll be more information given to Patreon than I will give to the general public. So in a few minutes, I will be leaving this broadcast, going over and recording Patreons, and they will get all the other information that I'm not including in this broadcast. You can join for $5 a month for now, and get all the information, forecasts, things like that. I'm just trying to see Mercury in Capricorn. So December 18th, we have Mercury that's in Capricorn, even though it is in retrograde. It's going to trine Jupiter in Taurus, and that is a beautiful placement, Jupiter in Taurus, because Jupiter is the Lord of luck, wealth, and abundance, and Taurus represents wealth, money, and finances. So this is where logic, reason, and higher knowledge prevail. And this is also in the finance sector. You're going to learn something. If you're out to seek knowledge in especially finances, this is the window, December 18th, to educate yourself, learn a little more about crypto. There's a lot of sites that have classes on crypto, what to do and how to do it. So this will give you that energy. That energy is set in place. Now, I should be back on here before the 21st. I will be taking some time off, probably 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th, but I will be doing a pre-record for your full moon in Cancer. I might go live on the 26th. I don't really have any plans per se, but as we get closer to the holidays, it should be, please remember Mercury's in retrograde, so we got to watch our speech. We've got to make sure we're clear and concise when we're speaking, and we're understandable. And that way there's no miscommunications of any sort, because this is where miscommunications will happen. Things should be fairly smooth sailing for Christmas, 24th, 25th. There are, like I said, Mercury is in retrograde and Venus trines Neptune on Christmas Day. So this is where you could meet someone at a dinner or something. It's a more unconventional relationship, but highly romantic. So there's that. But do watch your tone at the dinner table. Like I said last week, there's always going to be that one or two jackass in the bunch that's, and the moon will be in Gemini. So people will be extra chatty, extra gossipy, extra, chit chat. There'll be a lot of nice chatter, but there's always going to be that one person that takes everything too sensitive, doesn't, just is the Debbie Downer of the party. I don't know how else to say it. All right. So all of you out there, have a great weekend and buy some crypto. Get in the game. Get in the game and buy some crypto. You'll be kicking yourself in the ass come March when everyone else is jumping in and all of us are jumping out. Get in the game now. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and I shall see you guys in a few days. Bye.